Welcome. You might at this stage be still contemplating buying this title, or you might have already made the step. But there is one question that always comes to mind when talking about Visual Basic for applications. And that is, can I really become a programmer? Well, my name is Guy Vaccaro, and we're about to find out. Now, there is really only one answer, and that is a definite yes. You might already be doing more than you think. If you're already working with Access and building databases, do you perhaps already use macros? Do you perhaps already add command buttons using the wizard, so the wizard's writing any code that's needed? Perhaps you've even gone as far as experimented with the do command option, or been able to add your own little commands in. If the answer to any of those is yes, then effectively you are already a programmer. Now, you may not like the tag, you might think the tag's a little geeky, but if you've ticked one of the above, you are a programmer. What we hope to do with the VBA title is take things a little bit further by extending your knowledge and your capabilities within the Visual Basic arena. So we're going to look at learning about VBA structures so that you can build your programs more consistently. We look at the difference between functions and subroutines because they're vitally important. We look at how you can manipulate your data using the VBA instead of using the Access interface. And we look at how to interact with your users. So you've got your database built, but you want to ask your users questions. You want to interact with them using message boxes and dialog boxes. And we look at how to handle errors your way. So instead of getting the standard Access error message, we can control the error that is given back to the user. So if all of that sounds pretty useful, then our agenda will be firstly an introduction into VBA and what it is and how it developed. An introduction to the VBA editor itself, so that's where it all happens, that's where you write your code, that's where you become a programmer. We look at the difference between variables and constants and their uses, functions, subroutines, the difference between the scope of public and private, and arrays, everybody's favourite. We look at how to manipulate data, how to create and use record sets, controlling objects within the Access database, creating and using and responding to dialog and message boxes. Inevitably, there will be an amount of debugging, because with any programming language, problems will occur because we are human and they are a computer, and we'll be able to create those error messages that we've mentioned that suit us, not the system. And finally, we look at how to protect your VBA, so your Visual Basic for applications that you've lovingly created and handwritten and made work can now be protected from any end user. Hopefully that's enough to invite you on board. If you're already on board, let's get started.